Alright, I'm going to let some audio play here, some background music, and then we'll kind of jump into this really quick. Alrighty, here we go. Just a quick... this is kind of an impromptu live stream. Didn't really plan on doing this today, but considering what has happened, just want to get on here and update everyone. And this is actually a case I haven't talked too much about, except for here recently. I might get into that later, why, but for now, there's been a significant change in a certain case that we have been following for a while now. So, if you saw the thumbnail or the image coming up when we started, there's been an arrest made for a person of interest in the Echo Michelle Lloyd case. So let me just quickly recap what has happened and where we're at with Echo, and then we'll just go right into the arrest warrant itself. So on May 14th of 2020 was the last time Echo Lloyd was seen, and it is reported that she was seen at her home. I'm going to just give you the facts of what we kind of know from what law enforcement has issued. So she was actually seen at her home. I'm not for sure who the reporting person was. We know that later on her daughter, Echo's daughter, actually reported her missing. So with that being said, after Echo was reported missing, her neighbor was instantly a person of interest in Echo's disappearance. So, as of yesterday, which was December 31st, New Year's Eve, there was an arrest warrant issued for, and this is public record, so Joshua Dwayne Smith, who was Echo's neighbor, or lived in the same area at the time. At some other time, I will make a video and walk you guys through, the map of the area and everything like that. But because, like I said, this is kind of an impromptu thing, I'm just going to go ahead and roll right on through that. But basically, he was a neighbor. An arrest warrant was issued for an assault in the first degree. Because I'm not really for sure how this works, the type of assault this was a sexual assault in nature. So you guys can probably figure that out yourselves. So, the arrest warrant was issued and an arrest was made. Bond was set, I believe, at like $75,000 or something like that. But what ended up happening is an investigator, I believe with the Highway Patrol, with a phone interview with the alleged victim, stated that she was locked in a garage by Smith overnight. A gun was actually pointed at her, and she was threatened. Make sure I'm getting all this correct here. A gun was pointed at her. Said that he had killed a person before, and that she would be the next victim. Now, in the midst of this, she admits that both of them had been doing methamphetamine. He actually drove her to his home, and this is where the sexual assault took place. And that she actually believed Smith when he had stated that he had killed another person, and that he would actually go through with his threat of murdering her. At that point, he had forced her, I guess, to take a shower. So that is kind of where we're at. And let me just do this. Here is the actual statement that was made. Now, of course, this is redacted. This is where I pulled my information from. You can read this yourself. Also, if you want to see the actual documents, there is a link in the description so that you can go and see the arrest warrants, all that information yourself. So, this video basically is just to update everyone on what has happened with the Echo Michelle Lloyd case. So that's basically kind of all the information that I have here for that. And of course, a warrant was actually issued for Joshua Dwayne Smith. And here is the original flyer that was put out. Now, this was updated recently. It was, I guess, there was a different date that they believe the last known contact with Echo was, but now that has been moved to the 14th. That is another kind of update that has happened. So, of course, at the time of this recording, this is actually New Year's Day, so this all took place last night or yesterday. So, this is a major development in this case because it is alleged that the person that was arrested was actually involved in the disappearance of Echo Michelle Lloyd. Now, that being said, all parties are innocent until proven guilty. We're going to let justice kind of play out here, but hopefully, because of this situation, hopefully maybe we can get some answers in Echo's case, if indeed he was involved in this. I do want to say this to the person that did come forward and report the assault. We're praying for you. Our thoughts are going out to you. It was very brave to come forward and just surround yourselves with your best friends, your family, and there is help available to you if need be. Professional help. I wish I put links in the description for that, because at any time anybody needs help, there's always places to go. Especially if it's a self-harm situation, which we've done some videos lately about that. If you're ever in distress, call 911. Always call 911. So that is the quickest way to get help. But that being said, gonna kind of shoot from the hip here. The reason why we cover this is because this is one of the cases that I don't know, it's actually close to where I live physically, and I must honestly say that this case reminds me a lot of the Angela Hammond case. That here's a small town abduction or disappearance, and just I hate to see these things happen. And I'm passionate about this because of the Angela Hammond situation. I need to make an actual video explaining what happened, with Angela Hammond, but she's the reason why I'm actually involved in missing persons cases today. So, Echo Lloyd only lived 45 minutes from where I'm at right now. So we've been following the case for quite some time. I have helped when I could, and when my skill set and or abilities were useful. I wish it was more often than what that has been, but at the same time, you help when you can. So in this case, I'm just trying to get information out there because I know there's a lot of people that have followed this case and are interested in it. So with that being said, we may have some answers soon. An arrest has been made in an unrelated case, but this may lead us to answers. So with that being said, I'm going to get off here, and it's time to get back to work. So you all have a happy new year.
We catch our breath in the middle of it all, chasing echoes. Sun is coming up over us, it's coming. Crystal vision. Like a fever, burning up, yeah, we're on fire. True believer, we're walking on the wire. I can see it on the horizon, all our hopes. We can feel it, chasing the light is all we know. See in the forest, for the trees I'm keeping watch. All that is storming, waking up and turning on.